Take a look at race number 9 on Friday at Keeneland. It's the Grade 1 Ashland Stakes, a mile and 16 with a purse of $600,000. It's a Kentucky Oaks prep race, and this is a good field. This is a very good field. You can make an argument for several of these to actually win this race. Let's take a look at them. Get the one horse at 6-1. It's Candy, trained by Todd Pletcher. Out of 3 races, 2 wins and a third. In her debut, she won at Saratoga, winning by 3/4 of a length. Then he bumped up to Grade 1 Company. She had no problem with that at all, winning right here at this racetrack. Increased her speed figures. Then in her last race, Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies, she bobbled at the start. She was wide, didn't have the best trip. She closed well to finish 3rd, only behind 3/4 of a length. Getting 6-1 on the one horse, Candied. Now she is coming off a more than 5-month layoff. I will use her on my tickets at 6-1. At 30-1, it's Standout Sensation, the 2 horse trained by Tom Amos. They're adding blinkers to her. She broke her maiden at Churchill Downs. That was her only win, but she's been taking on some quality fillies. 2 races back, she finished 2nd to Tarifa. And last time out, she finished 2nd to Our Pretty Woman. Now, she does need to improve her speed figures a bit. She should be forward in this race. She's got a couple nice workouts coming to this one. I mean, she's been firing bullets. You're getting 30-1 on the 2 horse, Standout Sensation. You look at the 3 at 4-1 is Leslie's Rose. She should also be forward in this race, trained by Todd Pletcher, written by Irad Ortiz. In her debut at Aqueduct, look what she did. She won by 9 1/4. Next time out against Allowance Company at Gulfstream, in her 3-year-old debut, she won by a length, increasing her speed figures. Then in Devona Dale, she finished 3rd in that race. She was the favorite in that one. They spent $1.1 million on this horse. You're getting 4-1 on the 3 horse, Leslie's Rose. At 8-1, it's Helina Sport. In her debut, she won by 4.5. Next time out, she finished 2nd. Race after that, the Fairgrounds, she also finished 2nd. Last race at Aqueduct, in her 3-year-old debut, she won by a length and 3/4. Now they're stretching out to a mile and 16. The question is, can she get this distance? Out of 4 races, she has 2 wins, 2 seconds. Getting 8-1 on the 4 horse. Look at the 5 at 10-1, Shimmering Allure. Shimmering Allure has a couple wins, breaking her maiden at Churchill. 2 races after that, won a stakes race at Aqueduct. I think she's going to have to step up her speed figures in this one. She's trained by Ken McPeak. Getting 10-1 on the 5 horse, Shimmering Allure. Let's take a look at the 6. At 3-1, it's Just FYI. In her debut, she won by a head. She was about 7-2 in that race. Next time out in the Grade 1 Frazette, she won by 3 3/4. Got about 5-1 on in that one. Then in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies, she was 7-1 in that race. She won by a neck. She's been increasing her speed figures. She doesn't get much respect. She's a perfect 3 for 3. She's not even the odds-on favorite in this race. She's 3-1. Impel is 2-1. Impel's the favorite. I honestly think when the gates open, I think Just FYI will be your favorite. Now, She is coming off a more than 5-month layoff. See, she was supposed to race in the Devona Dale in March, but she developed a fever. So she missed some training. Coming into this race, she's got 2 really nice bullet workouts. And Bill Mott, he's pretty good at getting horses off a layoff. Getting 3-1 on the 6-horse, Just FYI, sired by Justify. I will use Just FYI on my tickets. Take a look at your morning line favorite, 2-1. It's Impel. This horse is a perfect 2 for 2. Debut, fairgrounds, sprint, no problems. Won by 3 1/4. Next time out, they stretched out to a mile and 16th. Won by 8 1/2. She's trained by Brad Cox. She should be pretty close to the lead in this one. Getting 2-1 on the 7-horse Impel. She's won her first 2 races easily. Question is, what effect did Lasix have? She's not getting Lasix in this one. But those are still 2 very impressive races by Impel. Getting 2-1 on the 7-horse Impel, I will use Impel on my tickets. To close out the field, let's take a look at the 8-horse Jodys Pride at 8-1, ridden by Flavian Pratt. Look at what she's done. She's side by American Pharaoh. In her debut, she won by 10. Next time out, she won by 3 1/4. Then they stretched out in Breeders' Cup Juvenile Filly. She was 17-1 in that race. She only lost by a neck. Just FYI. Off of a layoff in her last race at Aqueduct, over a sloppy track, she won by 2 1/4. Getting 8-1 on the 8-horse Jodys Pride. Now her trainer, he doesn't do so well in greater stakes races. But out of 4 races, she has 3 wins. And that second place finish was only a loss by a neck. Got Flavian Pratt aboard. I will use Jodys Pride on my tickets. So these are the horses I'm using. I'm using Candied, Just FYI, Impel, and Jodys Pride. Any one of these 4 horses can win this race. I think this race is just that competitive. There's some questions about each horse. I mean, what will Candied and Just FYI do off of a layoff? And what will Impel do without Lasix? Can Jodys Pride win a stakes race for Abreu? I just think this one is wide open. I think it's an excellent race. It's going to be a fun race to watch. It's a fun race to handicap. Horse I'm going to pick to win, I'm going to go with the 8-horse at 8-1, Jodys Pride. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in this race. Good luck.